Seafood. It's one of our first videos for future reference. If you catch this video a year or two down the road, something like that. We are doing outdoor living on stuff with like camping for more than the weekend warrior, more than 2-3 days at a time. We're gonna do a lot of different videos. He does a lot of knot making. He's the one that ties up everything, like what you'll be seeing in the video. He does a lot of that stuff. He actually does me. Most of it I turn around and help. So hey, I'm Sky.
I'm Jeff.
So let's get it started. Hopefully this is helpful. Please leave any comments or questions you have. I will feel free to answer it. You have any criticism, like constructive criticism, I'm cool with. And really don't like our videos, I'm sorry. Leave us a comment. Let us know what we can do to change it. So this is camping on 29th of August. I'm going on one of our first trips for a week. So we got more company. So I'll show you around a bit what we're doing, what's going on, so that you know we're not just, oh hey, we're in our backyard. So take a look at this lovely view. That's the road and a truck up above. Here's our camp. We had a little emergency last night with it started raining. So Jeff tied up some knots this morning called cinch knots to be able to get it where we can put up a tarp. Probably cannot see that. That little system there gave us this. We'll show you in future videos how to do stuff like that. So this is a 7-day trip. There's gonna be multiple different videos. Some will be called like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, but more precipitating on what we're doing. If you like a video, that's great. Save it or remember it and all that. Again, this is for extended periods of time of camping, not just we're going out Friday, coming back to town on Sunday. This is we're leaving Wednesday, we're coming back Monday. That's what we did. So yeah, hopefully you like what we have to show you. Hopefully you like these videos. If you do, like in the comment section, put comments or anything like that. We are doing pizza out of a Dutch oven today on the campsite. It's our first time doing it. So yes, we will mess up. Yes, we're human. We're not robots.
Alright, tonight we're making pizza in a Dutch oven. So it's not as hard as you might think. First thing I got to do is activate some yeast. So I've got a cup of warm water here. Actually, it's 3/4 of a cup of warm water. That's what my recipe calls for. And to that, I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of sugar. The water's warm, it'll dissolve pretty quickly, but just kind of stir it up. And then just a package of yeast. You can use whatever kind of dry yeast you want, or if you have another favorite yeast product. I know you can buy liquid yeast, that will work just fine. I had my knife on me, I'd use that. Sprinkle that over the top of the water and it'll activate. So while that's going, I'm going to add 2 cups of flour to my bowl over here. I hope you can hear me. There's a lot of river noise. The river's right behind us. And you'll probably see that in another shot. I call it a river. It's a creek, but it's a little bit noisy, but it's really nice. We found a really good spot this time, and I'm not telling you where it is. 2 cups of flour. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to eyeball that in my hand here. All we have is a salt grinder. It's more convenient to have regular salt, but about a half a teaspoon there.
Just as an FYI, you never asked me for the other salt.
That's true. Add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm just going to mix that up together. As soon as that yeast is activated, we'll mix that in here and make a dough. So I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, I got my yeast. It's ready to go. You can tell because it kind of starts to bubble a little bit. Not like bubble, but foam, you know. I'm going to add that now to this dough mixture.
You want the cranker?
I'm just going to mix that up. Start using this little fork here to do it, and eventually I'm going to have to get in there with my hands. Right, after I'm done with this, making this dough, I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, this guy is going to get some coals started for us. I'll show you what that's all about. If you've never cooked with a Dutch oven using coals, it's pretty neat.
It's really fun. It's actually like an actual oven.
So I've got a good dough going here. I'm just going to knead it till it's all kind of in one good piece. And a little leftovers there.
Never lets me help.
So, a really simple pizza dough. I mean, if you have a favorite pizza dough recipe, you can use that too. It'll work just fine, but it's just pretty plain and simple. So I've got a little dough ball. I'll set it back in my bowl. We're going to cover it with a clean towel, and I'm going to let it rise about 20-30 minutes. Until it's big and poofy, and then we'll show you that. And we'll load it in the oven and get it going.
Don't worry, we'll record the entire rising for you.
Yeah, maybe fast forward the dough rising portion of the video.
I'm joking, we got other things to do, I'm sorry. If you really want that, put it in the comments, we'll do it.
See you in a minute. If I can edit that in. Okay, I'm just slicing up the last bit of chicken here. We're making a chicken Alfredo pizza with some red onions and fresh basil. You can choose any toppings you like. Whatever your favorite pizza is, do that. But for us, tonight we're going kind of, I don't know what you call this, but it's good. So just going to finish slicing this up. And I'll show you what to do after that. Dutch oven with some non-stick coating. This is a 12-inch Dutch oven. They make bigger ones. If you have a 14, you'll have to increase the amount of dough that you made. If you have one that's smaller, you'll probably have to decrease the amount of dough that's made. You can see our dough has at least doubled in size, which is what we're looking for. I'm going to pull that out of the bowl and I'm going to stretch it a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is spread it out as evenly as I can across the bottom of the Dutch oven, fill in any gaps, thin spots, and then just a little bit up the sides, kind of like you're making a pan pizza, right?
I lost my friend. He ran away.
Sky's frog ran away. Okay, looks pretty good. We're just using some Alfredo sauce. Typically, you know, you'd use some red sauce.
I can't do tomatoes. I'm allergic. It's my fault. Sorry.
There's all kinds of pizzas. You know, if you want to make a gourmet pizza, use garlic oil or whatever you like. Just spread that around. Kind of not quite to the edge, but close. If I had a spoon, this would be easier.
Is that a hint, hint, wink, wink thing?
Yep.
Spoon. He doesn't like my spoon.
Okay, we got our sauce spread. One thing I learned when I was a kid making pizzas, working in a pizza shop, if you have the chance, don't do that. But you spread a little cheese underneath your toppings, and then a little more on top of your toppings. Makes a really nice pizza. So I've got some mozzarella cheese that's pre-grated. Just going to put a little bit around the bottom. I'm going to spread my chicken out kind of evenly. We like a meaty pizza. You know, when I went to Italy, I know that their pizzas are much more sparse in toppings than we're used to in America. But we like ours full of toppings. I grilled this chicken ahead of time because it would not cook properly otherwise. But if you're just using pepperoni slices, you don't need to do that. All that stuff is pre-cooked.
Got it.
I'm going to put some red onions around there. if you can still hear that creek going behind me. It's really, really nice. Or behind you, not behind me. A little fresh basil. We got this out of our garden at home before we left camping. I've chopped that up a little bit. And I'm going to sprinkle a little minced garlic on there because we like our garlic. And then a little more cheese on top. I'm going to do two kinds of cheese here. I've got some mozzarella, which I put on the bottom, as you remember.
Gouda is really good on pizza. Gouda or goat cheese and blue cheese. Blue goat cheese.
If you've never tried feta on a pizza, you might try that. That's pretty good shit. Yep.
Poison control, make sure it's not poisonous.
This is just a mixture of cheddar and Monterey Jack. Just a little bit of that on top too. Okay, that's good to go. I'm going to take you over to the fire and we'll show you what to do with the coals.
No, he's not. He's going to be grabbing the food and I'm going to be taking you over there. Trying to steal my thunder.
So good.
So real quick, I'll show you. I'm preheating the coals, maybe a little too long, but here's the coals. Fire. Had the fire on top first. I'll ignite them and take it off. Let them just heat up.
Our fire pit has this nice flat rock right next to it, which is going to be perfect for setting the coals and the Dutch oven on. So we want to bake our pizza at 425, and for a 12-inch Dutch oven, that means about 10 coals on the bottom and about 18 coals on top. So Sky's going to lay those 10 coals out, and then I'll put the Dutch oven over it, and then we'll load up the others. And this is going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes, which means you may need to heat up a few additional coals to replenish the ones that die down. They make these really neat tables for Dutch oven cooking that are made of steel, and they sit at a comfortable working height, and they're really cool. And someday we will probably get one, but it's not necessary. It's an added expense. Okay.
Double count. Make sure you get the right.
Okay, and you want to spread those out kind of evenly to match roughly the size of the bottom of your pan, so that your heat is nice and even.
That's his way of telling me I messed up.
And most Dutch ovens, a good Dutch oven has these legs on it, and this is what they're for, is for cooking over coals. And I've got that on. This guy's gonna put 18 coals on top. And again, he's just gonna spread those evenly around the lid and in the middle, and so the heat is nice and even. And we have a bucket that we bring that has regular charcoal in it, charcoal briquettes. And that's really easy, and it's easy to, because they're all the same size, you can calculate the heat a little better. But you can obviously use coals right from your fire if you're feeling adventurous, and if the cooking temperature is not as critical, you know. I asked Sky to put on a couple extra because our coals, we started them a little early, and then
Things happen.
realized we hadn't grilled our chicken yet, so the coals got a head start on me.
Well, it wasn't that we forgot to grill the chicken, it's I forgot to pack the rotisserie chicken. That was already diced up. And I
No
forgot to
big
say.
deal. That's what camping's about. Adventures.
Things?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's what our camping's about.
We'll have another segment, probably we'll do it tonight, kicking back, having some non-alcohol drinks about making sure you're prepped for the week and what's the best thing to do with that. I know you probably can't see me right now, you probably see my hands flailing down by my side. So, but yep, it's plan. Kick back.
You can see the design of this Dutch oven. There's a lip around the edge, and that's exactly what this is made for. Okay, I think we're all done. As you can see, the sun's gone down a little bit. We've got our lights on. Probably see that in the background.
Yeah, they can see it.
I'm going to check the pizza. We've checked it a couple times. We had to add a couple more coals. The coals we had died down a little bit because they got too much of a head start on us, but they're doing pretty good. So let's take a look, see how it's doing. I've got these are basically welding gloves, but they're made for cooking. These come from Cabela's or
Amazon.
yeah, Amazon. You can get them anywhere. They're just leather insulated gloves.
Well, not from Walgreens. Walgreens doesn't have them.
Maybe not Walgreens. So this is a fancy little tool. I don't know if you've seen one of these before. It's made just for lifting the lid on your
Cast iron lid.
Well, that's looking pretty good. You can see that cheese is all browned on top and melted. I don't know if you can see very well with the light, but I think we're about done. I'm going to get this thing out of the pan and onto the cutting board, and we'll take a look.
Juno thinks it's done.
Yeah. Who's our helper?
Food tester.
Yeah. Not if I can help it. Okay, I had a little trouble getting it out of the pot. We got a few broken pieces, but it's going to taste delicious. I can see that already. I'm just going to cut this up, and we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to this. Let's get a good piece for you.
Camera zoomed in.
Oh, that looks delicious. That is Dutch oven pizza. Alright, let me know if you give this a try. Leave some comments. And if you have some recipes you'd like us to try out here camping, give us a link to some recipes or tell us your favorite meal and we'll try and make something. Look for our other videos. We'll have all kinds of stuff, not all cooking.
Keyword, we'll try to make. Give us like baked flan or weird stuff that I cannot pronounce from other countries type thing where you need like specialty stuff. Ain't happening. We'll try, but it ain't happening.
We can do a lot, but we can't do everything. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
On that note, I'll flip it around and show you what we're going to do tonight. And for future videos and stuff, see what we do. This is extended camping. This is not your, we're going for the night, yay! And this is not, oh my god, Russia's invading, run for the hills!
Zombies!
Or zombies. But this is something like, hey, we're going camping for an extended amount of time. But again, this is also something where the skills we show and bring onto this channel are also things to keep in mind for natural disasters, stuff like that, civil duress, which is a very thing that's out there right now. It's never good. You know, stupid stuff's happening in your town, hey, go camping. Yeah, go camp for a couple days. Come back, nothing happened. So we're going to be watching a movie tonight on the big screen very soon. Sitting down at the fire, having some pizza, and then going to, hold up, camera bad angle. Oh, and trees in the way. And then going to bed. Good night. So, y'all have a good night. See you next time. Hope this is helpful. Remember to like and subscribe if you want. We're putting on another 6 videos, probably at least this camping trip. So y'all have a good night. Be safe. Drink responsibly. That whole jibber jabber.
Take care.